Chelik Dalet, and we're going to learn 10 minutes of the Sicha. Chag HaShavuot. This is on page 6. Chag HaShavuot. I'll find it here. Where is it? There it is. I should have sent copies because I was going to do something else, which is very long, but I didn't send copies of that either. Okay. Ready? Now, everybody knows there's this custom that we don't go to sleep on the night of Shavuot. Are you aware of that custom? There's a custom you don't go to sleep on the night of Shavuot. So it says in the Midrash why. B'nai Yisrael, that the Jewish people, Yeshnu Kol Halayla, they slept the whole night before the Torah was given. Why? Lefi sheshina she'atzeros areva, because the sleep on the month in Shavuos is sweet, because the nights are short. The nights are short, and it's a sweet to get a nice, good sleep over there. Now here we got all these Jewish people, and they just got out of Egypt 50 days earlier, 49 days earlier, and they're about to accept the Torah. And they've been waiting, counting every day to accept the Torah. And the Torah is going to be given. What do? They all go to sleep. It says even portena, a zvuv, some sort of a mosquito or something, lo akatzatam, did not disturb their sleep. It didn't sting anybody. When God gave in the morning, it says in the morning, l'teit lahem as a Torah, to give the Torah, matzotam yeshenin, they were all asleep. God had to wake them up. That's what God asked. This is all a big midrash, right? It's a midrash in Shir Hashirim, Rabbah, Midrash Rabbah. Madua basi ve'ein ish.
Which year is the Sicha?
Which year is the Sicha? This Sicha is in the year Tav Shin Chaf. Tav Shin Chaf, which is 1960. Tav Shin Chaf. Chag HaShavuos. God said, "Why have I come?" And there's no one here. It's a pasuk from Isaiah. We can't hear the minhag, the custom. We have a custom that on Shavuos, to the nighttime in the holiday of Shavuos. Ne'orim kol halayla, we are awake the whole night when we learn Torah. Why? Kadilataken, in order to fix up this terrible mistake or sin or whatever they did. The Jewish people went to sleep on the night before the giving of the Torah. Says the Rebbe, Kol Sipurei Torah, all the stories of the Torah, Hara B'Avodosenu, they come to teach us something and how to live our lives and how to serve our Creator. Befrat Sipur Shel Hanaga, and especially something that the Jews did improperly. Shelo Dibur Torah, Dibur Akasov Ella, Afilu Beganus Behema Tameya. So the Torah tries to avoid saying anything negative at all. It says even an impure animal, instead of calling the behema tameya, it says halo tahor, lo tahora, lo kashera. It says not kosher animal. It doesn't say treif. Animals that are not kosher. These are the animals. The Torah made big efforts. It even added on precious letters just to say the animal shall lo tahor, that is not pure. It could have just said tameh. The Torah tries to avoid saying negative things. If so, why in the world would the Torah, even the Midrash, tell a whole long story about how bad the Jews were, how stupid they were? How could they go to sleep right before? Why do you have to tell this story? Even though we could learn a very simple lesson from this story, the taken is the dabar to fix this up, namely al yadishin norim b'layl shavuos al derech zeh b'kol shana. Maybe we'll learn the Torah. You could say the Torah tells us the story that the Jewish people slept, so that we'll know how to fix it up. It's a positive thing. By us staying awake the whole night, as we fix up what they did back then. That's not a good lesson. It's a good lesson. Says the Rebbe, it would have been enough just to tell the story. That the Jewish people slept. Say that they slept. That the Torah, the Midrash, tells us all the details. Namely, it says that why did they sleep? Because the sleep And the holiday of Shavuos is sweet, and the nights are short. What does it have to add on that for? Just say the Jews slept before, and then the Torah even says more. The parashim, that the mosquitoes didn't bite them. This means that there must be something important for the service of God. How can we learn something positive from such a negative thing? Let's just do one more paragraph and then we'll continue tomorrow. You do it as known, that the Jewish people heard, after 50 days, after they left Egypt, Yakablu a Torah, they would receive the Torah. You know the story about the burning bush, right? Burning bush, Moshe was, the burning bush, that was on Mount Sinai. So God says to Moshe at the burning bush, I got good news, you're going to take the Jews out of Egypt and you're going to serve me on this mountain. You're going to leave Egypt, and you're going to take the Jews out. And then there was the whole long conversation between Moshe and God, and Moshe said, I can't do it, etc. But nevertheless, the point was, God said, you're going to take the Jews out, and they're going to serve God, they're going to serve me on this mountain. In this mountain, they're going to become my servants. So it was an obvious thing to Moshe and to the Jewish people that they were going to receive the Torah. And Moshe told them, 50 days, you're going to count Sfiras Omer. The Jewish people, as soon as they heard this, they had such a tremendous desire to receive the Torah. They began to count the days that were remaining from Matan Torah. This is one of the reasons for counting the Omer. As if so, how can it possibly be? That when Shiva Shavuos, that when came these 7 weeks before Matan Torah, they already were choser menucha. They couldn't rest. Migodel shukasa, because they had a tremendous desire to receive the Torah. Usually before a wedding, whatever, a person before his wedding, so he makes preparations the day before. He's really excited. You know, what's going to be is really intense. How could it possibly be? But Matan Torah, the day before Matan Torah, they went to sleep. How could they go to sleep? You think that they wouldn't be able to sleep? They were so excited. One more or no? Enough? Today? Let's do one more paragraph. So even this, Sfira, when they counted these 49 days, this was a preparation for the giving of the Torah. In the course of these 49 days, the Jewish people became more and more refined. Zichuch achar zichuch, refinement after refinement. What does that mean, refined? Every day they thought, wow, Hashem trusts us. Hashem loves us. We're God's people. He's going to give us His Torah. Well, we really should be prepared for this. We really should be refining ourselves for this. We really should be appreciating this. They were working on themselves. The closer they got, until we get to be fit to receive the Torah. Every day they added on another gate in these 49 gates of understanding. When they drew down the 49th gate, they were already there. God gave them at the time of Matan Torah the 50th gate. They were going to reach the highest level of comprehension of God they could possibly reach. A human being could possibly reach. So if so, but Satan, it's around when they left Egypt. Now they have left. What was good? When they left Egypt, they went out of what's called 49 gates of defilement, 49 gates of selfishness, levels of self. They left. Now they're not selfish anymore. They're not defiled. Now they're beginning to refine themselves. Kavar, and all of a sudden they had a desire to receive the Torah. So if so, you can understand how great must have been their desire to receive the Torah after they refined themselves. 49 days. They went through 49 gates of purity. And they were up to the 49th gate. Therefore, Nasaruyim, now they were fit to receive the Torah. They completely gone out of their Egypt mentality. Their Egypt, what do you call it? The values. And now there were godly values. In Egypt, all they could think of, I want to get more straw to build another brick. I want to just go to sleep. I hope they don't kill me today. And now all they're thinking about is, all I want is the Torah. I want to be a servant of God. I want to come closer to Hashem. I want to get the Torah. This is the most amazing thing in the world. No one has the Torah except for us. The creator of the universe is telling us what he wants. They were so excited. How could it be that they went to sleep? What type of a thing was that? Mikach, moving from this is understood, it must have been that their sleep, it wasn't because his sichu datam that all of a sudden they removed their mind from giving the Torah. Ella, but they started thinking about themselves. Ella, but this was one of the preparations. Somehow or other, this going to sleep must have been with really good intentions, because they weren't in any sort of a situation for bad intentions. They left all that stuff back in Egypt. They had purified themselves and worked on themselves and thought about their soul and their personality and their job and their reason that they're created and their responsibility to Hashem. 49 levels they reached. Now on the 49th, they said, listen, we've got to do something that's really, really will prepare us really to receive the Torah. They weren't thinking about sideways. Raya, this must have been and it wasn't because there's that the Perushim lo aksom, even more, God agreed with them. It must be the Moshe also. Well, Moshe was on Mount Sinai, right? Moshe was on Sinai. So Hashem agreed with him. He didn't send the Ilu Hayasashinatam Begalal Hesechadat. And if it was because they removed their mind, Chas v'sholem, from the Torah, Lo Hayaseh HaKodesh Baruch Hu, God wouldn't have made the miracle that the mosquitoes didn't bother their sleep. So here it must be that Hashem, even as somehow or other, agreed with their intentions to go to sleep. Mikan, from here, this is a proof, an indication that exactly the opposite. The fact that they went to sleep before receiving the Torah, davar zeh shimash lahem kachana, somehow or other, this was a preparation for receiving the Torah. They had tremendous intentions. If so, why did God get mad? We'll see, God willing, tomorrow. Thank you very much.